Hi everyone. I want to talk today about what is it that you'll be required to do as your last project in the third marking period. I asked you to download the Flipgrid. So if you haven't done it yet, please do it. And you will need to sign in with your school account. So once you do that, you're going to open this document, which will be attached to today's class. And you can either click on this code on your cell phone, or you can open up in a computer and then take a picture with this within Flipgrid. Now, once you open Flipgrid, you're going to see something similar to this but on your cell phone. It will be called La situación de los ancianos. Now, the situation about what's going on with old people worldwide. So what you'll be required to do is you're going to prepare two paragraphs in length. And in the first paragraph, you're going to talk about what's the current situation of the elderly in the world, how they have been affected by a number of reasons, but among, of course, coronavirus. In the second paragraph, I'd like you to talk about how the elderly is treated in our culture compared to other cultures. And so for that part, I would like each one of you to choose a particular country. So let's say Melanie wants to talk about Japan. So she would write down Japan here. And let's say Nancy wants to talk about Colombia. The important thing is that we do not repeat countries, okay? So once you've done that, so that's the first thing you're going to do. You're going to populate this with a country that you want to talk about for the second paragraph or content. Okay. Now notice that I've already chosen here the person that you will listen. Okay. So if I go to Flipgrid, okay. Now once you access this link here, you're going to have an option to record a response. And you can record straight from your cell phone. And the way that it works is you got an app we're going to open up like this, okay? And you have a couple of options. You can hit record by recording your face. You can hit record by switching the camera, or you can click this button here and you can add a picture to the background so that you can do voiceover over that background. Now, for this project, you will not be required to appear on camera. Later on, we're going to have different projects where you will need to appear on camera. But for what we're doing right now, this will suffice. So you can click here, you can add the picture representative, or you can just simply talk to the camera. And like I said, you need to talk about 2 minutes. Two paragraphs in length. Now, the first paragraph, like I said, you talk about what's the current situation of the elderly. And for the second paragraph, you're going to talk about what's the situation of the elderly, not just currently, but worldwide, by choosing a country and comparing how it is versus the United States. Now, and then let's talk about the last step, okay? So notice that Melanie needs to hear Nancy's presentation. So after Nancy has presented, so Melanie will keep checking on Flipgrid because everybody will be able to access everybody's video response. So Melanie, obviously, she is welcome to listen to everybody, but she must listen to Nancy. Because in the Google Classroom, in the comment section, she's going to need to make a public comment and talk about Nancy's presentation. And she'll say, I agree or disagree with Nancy. She had some interesting points about this and that, etc. Okay, this doesn't have to be massive, but she needs to put at least a couple of sentences there talking about what Nancy presented. All right. Okay, any questions? Just shoot me an email.